we each attended a couple of different sessions today on a number of different topics. So why don't you tell us what was the first session that you attended?
Well, bright and early this morning, I started with a session about engaging millennials in multicultural environments or different ethnicities.
Okay. And why did you want to go to this session? Like, what was appealing about it to you?
Well, I mean, it's something that's really important for anybody, but particularly people that are engaged in a political environment, especially with the increase in Hispanic and African American voting blocks and communities. It's just incredibly important to start engaging them where they are online and in their homes. Basically, the whole discussion centered around so everything is changing. So how is your organization handling the shift from a total marketing strategy to a multicultural marketing strategy? So I thought that was really interesting. Something that came out of it was to remain authentic to who you are and your brand. Don't use social media to build your brand. Use it to make friends. So that's something that anybody who's engaged in social media has definitely encountered. You know, social media is a party. Yeah. So you don't go to a party to network. You go to a party to meet people. You know, meet people and make friends.
And specifically with millennials,
right?
You know, their lie detector or their BS detector skills are off the charts. Especially like on a platform like social media. If you come in and you're trying to sell a bill of goods, or you're trying to like fake network and, hey guys, check out my latest product kind of thing. Like, I mean, they immediately sense that.
Yeah.
And but it's because they behave in the way that you're describing. Yeah, it's like we're at a party, we're all having a good time. So
and then this guy came in and tried to sell me something.
I know, right? Well, I mean, I've had that experience in the past where I've been like invited out to coffee, and with a person that I thought was a friend, and it ended up he was trying to sell me
like life insurance.
Well, I know he was trying to sell me on a pyramid scheme, and there was that moment in the conversation where we were talking, where you could feel that turn.
Yeah.
And the same thing happens in social media.
Same thing happens. Yeah. So you know, be authentic, and something else is, you know, always reign true to me is always be testing. ABT. This one guy talked about.
You're not a marketer, are you?
No. But he is a DJ at a rap and hip hop station out of Memphis.
Okay.
And he said they analyzed their ratings and they found out that 40% of their listeners were white.
Oh.
And they were shocked. And so they were like, what's going on? And then they said, how do we capitalize on this? What do we do? Yeah,
I was going to say, if they already have that demographic, like, what do you do then?
Right, so what do we do now?
Do you change your tactics, or, I mean, what did he offer?
He didn't.
Oh, okay. So this is a newly discovered data, and they're trying to figure out, okay, 45% is white. Does that mean that we change anything?
Right. And then they got kind of into a disagreement because one of them said that they'll send out tweets or Instagram or websites and microsites in, say, Spanish.
Okay.
And then the guy from Jack Daniels was like, no, you have to remain authentic to your brand. And he went into this whole story about how they were launching this new product and said, what was it? Something about they sent it out to the Spanish community, and they were like, can you send this back to us in English?
The Spanish community said to Jack Daniels.
The Spanish community said, can you send this back to us in English? And it sort of sounded like they were a little offended that they didn't think that they could read English. So, you know, you just never know. So basically what it all boiled down to was engage people on their interests, not on their race or ethnicity. And I thought that was very interesting.
That is.
And the other thing that I really got from it was age seems to be the biggest divider or differentiator over race or ethnicity. So.
Wow, so a person's like cultural background doesn't necessarily always mean it's more the age of things and what generation they're in.
Yeah, like what they're interested in.
Depending on the content that they identify, or depends on the content they identify.